Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and I am your UHF World Champion, also known as your unsanctioned hardcore fighting champion. And I'm going to be doing my Survivor Series review. I'm going to say right now, this pay-per-view was not that good. I'm going to be completely honest with you. This pay-per-view was not that good. It wasn't horrible, but it was... This was pretty bad. This was kind of bad, and I'm going to explain to you. I mean, there are some good things, but more negatives. So I'm going to start off with the first 10-minute tag. Honestly, I didn't watch it because I was trying to get my live stream to work, and it wasn't working. So I missed that entire match, but I saw at the very end where Roman Reigns was the last survivor, and he ended up beating Rey Mysterio. Good impact, and you're making Roman Reigns look really good. So WWE's doing something right with him. And that's all I have to say, because I can't really say anything about that match. I can't say if it was bad or good. So, yeah. Next it was Curtis Axel beating Langston. It was just there. Intercontinental title match. Big E won. That's pretty much all you need to know. Let's see what else. We got the Divas match. The crowd was not into it. For most of the time, the crowd was not into this match. I mean, it was a good concept, but the fans weren't really into it. And the fact that you made your Divas most of your Divas look pathetic by getting like, this is all they did. Oh, a kick, 1, 2, 3. They lost. And it's like, what the heck? Seriously, Summer Rae, she's doing a spin thing. All Brie does, no, it was Nikki. Nikki just hits a drop kick on her, and then all of a sudden she's just 1, 2, 3. She's already eliminated. And I'm like, what the heck? That doesn't make any sense. It wasn't even like a roll up. It was just a common move people do all the time, and then it's like, oh my god, she didn't kick out. I was like, it was bad. Like I said, it was an interesting concept, but the fans didn't get into it. They made their Divas look kind of bad, to be honest with you. But I am glad they're using Natalya better. So that's an upset for WWE for that. So I really hope to see AJ Lee versus Natalya match for the Divas title. That's on pay-per-view and not on main event. The one on main event was actually not bad. It was good. Now let's see, I'm trying to remember here. Oh yeah, Ryback with this open challenge match. I guessed it from the beginning, and I've read spoilers or possible spoilers from NoDQ.com, and they were rumoring about Mark Henry returning, and he did, and he beat Ryback. It was just cool to see Mark Henry come back. It was a pretty bad match, but it was good to see Mark Henry come back. But this time he's bald, and probably the highlight I remember, I'll probably remember the most, would be when Mark Henry's on his hands and knees, he's crawling, and then also he's like, and just rams Ryback. I'm like, what the heck was that? It was one of the strangest things I've ever seen in my entire life. I just laughed. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But overall, Mark Henry won. Didn't care about it very much, so. John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight title. Just like their last match at Hell Cell, it was good. It was watchable. They did have some decent spots. They had some close calls, but the fans weren't into it a whole lot. Like, the crowd was, I mean, some of the crowd was into it, but sometimes it was just like, ooh, instead of, oh my god, he kicked out. It was just, eh. But Cena retained the title, that's all you need to know. It was an okay match. Next match, this match was actually, I would have to say, match of the night. The Wyatt family versus CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. This match, I actually watched the entire thing. It was a great match. This saved the pay-per-view from being awful, in my honest opinion. It was good, it was fast-paced. These guys work really well together. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what they have to do in the near future. But also, I think Daniel Bryan needs to get back in the WWE title or world title picture. or something like that. I don't know, but just get him into that title picture. Even if it's like mid-card, I don't care. Just give him a title match. But yeah, do that. But at least they're doing something different with Bryan and Punk, and they're not having Punk with Heyman anymore, and Bryan and Orton anymore. So at least it's something different, and they still had a great match. I did enjoy it. But it makes me wonder if they might have another match maybe next month in December for TLC. In my honest opinion, if they did that, it'll be kind of interesting. But I prefer Daniel Bryan and Punk being on their own, or at least, who knows, maybe they could become tag team champions together. That'll be interesting. And now we got the main event, the WWE Championship, Big Show versus Randy Orton. I watched this and I don't know what rather to say. First of all, it was not good, but it wasn't god awful. It was just okay for me. It was just okay. I did like the fact that they did go outside a few times and Orton tried to get himself disqualified and stuff. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. But there was there's quite a few botches. Like I remember, Orton was rolling under the ring, but he gets caught under the rope, third rope, so then he has to untangle himself. He goes under again, and then you have Orton trying to go for the the DDT, the spike DDT off the top rope, but he didn't do it. Instead, Big Show just plopped to the ground, and then he just did the DDT like that. And of course we knew this was going to happen. Triple H, Stephanie, and Kane came out, distracted Big Show, RKO, but that was not the end. Orton actually did a punt kick. Yeah, surprisingly, he did a punt kick. When was the last time we seen Orton do a punt kick? Like seriously, I thought that move was banned. Honestly, I thought it was. I thought they stopped using it because it was actually considered dangerous. But apparently, I guess Orton's allowed to use it again. But honestly, I thought that was cool, but overall the match was just okay for me. Like it didn't live up to my expectations. And honestly, I wasn't really looking forward to a good match, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. But yeah. And then after the match, Cena comes out of the world title, and he and Orton are looking dead in your face. Now, this is going to be my biggest rant. I think this is the main reason why I think this pay-per-view was pretty bad, and why I think it's going to hold to the future. They're going to do Cena versus Orton, probably a unification world title match. And honest to God, if they do this, this will be the stupidest thing, and I'm not joking, I'm being serious. This will be one of the stupidest things WWE has ever done since releasing John Morrison, since putting Yoshitatsu on the jobber list, since Christian losing the world title. It will be on there because we don't want to see this. Maybe some people want to see it, but that's not because, oh, I want to see Orton see it. They'll probably want to see it because it's world champion versus champion, and they'll unify it. That's probably the only reason. If they actually want to see Cena and Orton face off, I don't. I don't want to see these guys face off again. Before I've seen these guys faced off years and years. They had a feud. They faced off in 2007, 2008, and 2009. That's 3 years. They've had a feud for 3 years. We don't want to see this again. Especially me, I don't want to see this. Some people might disagree with this, but honestly, I don't want to see this. I don't. I want to see John Cena versus Del Rio versus Damien Sandow at TLC and have Damien Sandow win. That's what I want. And then at WrestleMania, Orton versus Christian for the WWE Championship, and Christian wins there. That is what I want. I don't want to see Cena and Orton. I don't want to see Orton and Punk. I don't want to see CM Punk and Daniel Bryan. I want to see Christian and Randy Orton. Now people are going to be, but you've already seen this match before. They've already had matches. They've had a feud. But their feud wasn't as long as Cena and Orton. These two guys don't work well together. Christian and Cena work well together. Christian and Orton work together. But I don't want to see Cena and Orton. And if they do, I am not going to pay attention to that match. I will not give a rat's behind. I don't care about Cena and Orton as champions. And I'm being honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat this thing and say, yeah, Cena and Orton, that's going to be the best thing WWE's ever done. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm being honest. I don't want to see this. And if they do this, this will be awful. I don't want to see this happen. Go their separate ways. Have both these guys lose the World Championship soon. And have either new guys win or guys people actually like. That's really all that's all I have to say. This pay-per-view was not good. Not that good, honestly. I'd probably give it like maybe a 4, maybe 4 or 5 out of 10. Maybe 4.5 out of 10. The only reason this pay-per-view was watchable was probably because of the elimination tag in the beginning and the tag team match between Punk and the Wyatts and Bryan. That's probably it. Like, everything else was either just or oh yeah, and Cena Del Rio was okay too. But out of that, most of it was just there or ugh. That was pretty much it. I'm actually surprised, and I kind of find it funny. Now I know I'm going to be talking about Mitch again, but remember what he said in one of his videos. He said that TNA fans are stupid. Turning point of TNA was on live TV. That was a way better pay-per-view than this. And I know Mitch would disagree because he just doesn't like TNA. But I know he will agree with me and a lot of fans saying that this pay-per-view was not good. It was not good. Personally, I think Turning Point was way better. But this pay-per-view, Survivor Series, was not the worst of this year. Again, I'm saying right now, the worst of this year was WrestleMania. WrestleMania 29 was the absolute worst pay-per-view of this year. Survivor Series was just bad. It wasn't horrendous. But this pay-per-view would probably be better than Bound for Glory, in my honest opinion. Because Bound for Glory only had 2 good matches and the rest were garbage. This one had 2, maybe 3. That would be it. But yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll do a video sometime in the near future. And I'm your 2-time current longest reign UHF World Championship. I gotta get used to the name. And that's all I have to say is take care, guys. Take care all of my peeps. I'll make some Wrestling Gear Society videos in the near future. Don't forget about the Q&A video for Wrestling Gear Society. You know the drill. And that's all I have to say is give me your thoughts down below and comment down. What did you think about Survivor Series? Do you agree with me or do you disagree? And I want you guys to be honest. Because some of you will just agree with me because you guys are my friends, you guys like me. I want your honest opinion. Like, if you disagree with me, great. If you agree with me, fine, I don't care. I just want your honest opinion. Do you think this pay-per-view was watchable, or did you think this pay-per-view was very bad? Honestly, tell me your opinions. I want to actually hear your honest opinions. Because this is what this channel is all about, honesty. And I'm an honest guy, and I want you all, even all my fans, to be, honest with me. I don't want you just saying something that I want to hear. So be honest. Just seriously be honest. That's pretty much it. So again, take care all my peeps.